Hello students, welcome to the next lecture on Unit 1 Elimination Column Models, Computer Graphics Multimedia. So today we are going to look about a popular technique, halftone and dithering techniques. So first we'll get halftoning. Many displays and hard copy devices are bi-level. They can only produce two intensity levels. In such displays or hard copy devices, we can create an apparent increase in the number of available intensities. This is achieved by incorporating multiple pixel positions into the display of each intensity value. When we view a very small area from a sufficiently large viewing distance, our eyes average fine details within the small area and record only the overall intensity of the area. This phenomenon of apparent increase in the number of available intensity by considering combined intensity of multiple pixels is actually known as halftoning. So in a practical example, newspaper photographs simulate a grayscale despite the fact that they have been printed using only black ink. A newspaper picture is in fact made up of pattern of tiny black dots of varying size. The human visual system has a tendency to average brightness over small areas, so the black dots and their white background merge and are perceived as an intermediate shade of gray. So actually that is why again I tell you the process of generating such binary patterns of black and white dots from an image is termed as halftoning. In traditional newspaper and magazine production, this process is carried over photographically with projection of a transparency through a halftone screen onto a film. The screen is a glass plate with a grid etched into it. Different screens can be used to control the size and shape of the dots in the halftone. A fine grid with a screen frequency of 200 to 300 lines per inch gives the image quality necessary for magazine production. A screen frequency of 85 lines per inch is deemed acceptable for news. So this is one such an example. You can look at the binary dotted a pure image and a binary dotted image. Now we can clearly perceive the image. So another example. Moire patterns. Repeated use of same dot pattern particular shade results in repeated patterns perceived as a Moire pattern. Instead, randomized halftone pattern. So next is patterning. A simple digital halftoning technique known as patterning involves replacing each pixel by a pattern taken from a binary font. In computer graphics, halftone predictions are approximated using rectangular pixel regions, says 2 cross 2 pixels or 3 cross 3 pixels even. These regions are actually being called as an halftone patterns or pixel patterns. So we show such a font made up of 10 3 cross 3 matrices of pixels. This font can be used to print an image consisting of 10 grays. So a 3 cross 3 binary font for printing a gray. So a pixel with a gray level of 0 is replaced by a matrix containing no white pixels. A pixel with a grayscale of 1 is replaced by a matrix containing a single white pixel, and so on. Note that since we are replacing each pixel by a 3 cross 3 block of pixels, both the width and the height of the image increase by a factor of 3. So this is one such example of turning with a binary font. It is an 8-bit image A and B is half-toned image. So we can clearly perceive the image. Dithering techniques. Dithering refers to technique for approximating halftones without reducing resolution. As pixel grid patterns do, the term dithering is also applied to halftone approximation methods using pixel grids, and sometimes it is used to refer to color halftone approximations only. Random values added to pixel intensities to break up contours are often referred as dither noise. Number of methods are used to generate intensity variations. Ordered dither methods generate intensity variations with one-to-one mapping of points in a scene to the display pixels. So color perception, specifying color apart from the binary images, grayscale images, color perception usually involves three quantities: hue, saturation, lightness. Hue is actually been distinguishes between colors like red, green, blue, etc. It's a very basic concept of computer graphics that need to be understood clearly. So I repeat, who distinguishes between colors like red, green, blue, etc. Saturation, how far the color is from a gray of equal intensity. How far the color is from a gray of equal intensity. So coming to the lightness, the perceived intensity of a reflecting object is called lightness. So by these three quantities, we may be able to perceive the color. Sometimes lightness is called brightness even if the object is emitting light instead of reflecting it. In order to use color precisely in computer graphics, we need to be able to specify and measure. So combining colors, it's an additive RGB shining colored lights on a white ball. This is a subtractive CMYK, mixing paint colors and illuminating with white light. RGB CMYK color models. How do artists do it? So artists often specify colors as tints, shades, and tones of saturated pure pigments. Tint means gotten by adding white to a pure pigment, which decreases the saturation. Shade gotten by adding black to a pure pigment, which decreases the lightness. Tone gotten by adding white and black to a pure pigment. So this three term is quite important in understanding the basics of computer graphics. In dithering technique, it can be accomplished by thresholding the image against the dither matrix. The first two dither matrices rescale for application to 8 bit. This is an example of 2 cross 2 pixel patterns for creating 5 intensity levels. This is another example of 4 cross 4 pixel patterns for creating 10 intensity levels, where I'll be showing back an example on applying this matrices D1 and D2. The elements of a dither matrix are thresholds. The matrix is laid like a tile over the entire image, and each pixel value is compared with the corresponding threshold from the matrix. The pixel becomes white if its value exceeds the threshold, or black otherwise. The approach produces an output image with the same dimensions as the input image, but with less detail. So this is an algorithm to halftone an image using a dither matrix. So for all x and y, we actually compare the threshold. If it is greater than, then we will color with white. If it is not, black. So this is an example image, input image, and then a half-toned image using a 2 cross 2 matrix, and half-toned image by using 4 cross 4 matrix, just as I've shown you an example previously. Thank you.